everyone. I'm going to be reading The Chinese New Year Dragon Nian by Virginia Loh-Hagen. May hated springtime. Springtime meant Nian was hungry. Nian was the fierce dragon that used to rule the land until a magical warrior put a spell on him. Because of this spell, Nian was forced to hide in a mountain under the sea. But every spring, Nian came out to fill his empty stomach. He especially loved to eat little boys and girls. Nian was scared. Her whole village was scared. They could hear the rumbling of Nian's stomach. That's how they knew winter was over and spring was coming. The night before the first day of spring, the magical warrior visited Mai in her dreams. The warrior said to Mai, "Hundreds of years have passed and a new year is coming. Nian's power grows stronger and my spell grows weaker each year. I can no longer keep him in the mountain under the sea. You must defeat Nian. You must do this in 15 days or Nian will be free forever. My cane will help you." Mai asked, "Why me?" "You were born in the year of the golden dragon. It is your destiny." When Mai woke up the next morning, the magical warrior's walking cane was next to her pillow. "Mai," Mama yelled, "wake up! Nian is on his way. We must flee and hide." Mama herded the animals into the barn. "Hurry, Nian will devour anything in his way. He'll eat our livestock and crops. With his large mouth, he can swallow many villagers in one bite." Mai had lost her father and little brother to Nian's mighty jaws the year before. Mai helped Mama hide, but then she remembered the warrior's cane and ran to get it. "I'll be right back." Mai stopped in her tracks. She heard a terrible roar and smelled a terrible smell. Nian made his way toward Mai. She could see his sharp teeth and claws. She could see his long, slimy tongue. Mai grabbed the cane. She also grabbed a cooking pot and banged it to the cane. She yelled, "Nian, go away! You are not wanted here!" Nian covered his ears with his big paws. He didn't like the noise. That gave Mai a wonderful, noisy idea. She yelled to the other villagers, "Make a lot of noise!" The villagers obeyed. They banged pots, they clanged pans, they hollered, they hooted, they threw firecrackers at Nian. Nian fled back to his mountain under the sea. For 5 days, the villagers were happy. They drummed their drums and gonged their gongs. They whooped and hollered. They laughed loudly, really loudly, just in case Nian was listening. The villagers thanked Mai by giving her a beautiful red silk robe. Mai was wearing the flowered red robe when she heard screams and roars. Nian had returned. And even hungrier and angrier than before. He had patched his ears with cotton to block out noise. Mai didn't have time to run. She threw a lantern at Nian. She covered herself with her red robe. Nian shielded his eyes from the redness of the robe and the brilliance of the fire. He backed away in fear. That gave Mai a wonderful, bright idea. She said to the villagers, "Wear your brightest reds and shine your biggest lights." The villagers obeyed. They wore their reddest clothes. They hung red banners over their windows and doors. They placed bright lanterns everywhere. Mai cut out a piece of her red robe and made a flag, which she attached to the magical cane. She waved to it, "Show Nian away." Nian fled back to his mountain under the sea. For 5 days, the villagers were delighted. They dyed all of their clothes red. They burned fires all day and all night, just in case Nian was watching. On the 10th night, the magical warrior once again appeared in Nian's dreams. Nian is coming back and he wants revenge. Be very careful. Remember, you only have 5 more days to defeat him. Nian knew she had been lucky by the first 2 times. This time, she needed a plan. She came up with a wonderful, tricky idea. Mai took all the food in her house, put it in red bags, and stuffed them into a scarecrow. She dressed the scarecrow in her old clothes. She placed the scarecrow in front of her door. She told the villagers to do the same. The villagers obeyed. At the last minute, Mai shoved the warrior's cane inside the scarecrow. On the 15th day, Nian returned. He had covered his eyes with long eyelashes and packed his ears with cotton. The dragon stormed into the village. His jaws chomped on the scarecrows that had been filled with food. But when he got to my scarecrow, he choked on the cane. The cane then magically turned into a leash. The magical warrior from my dream suddenly appeared. He captured Nian with the leash. Nian is conquered. He'll never be evil again. You've brought us good luck and fortune, Mai. You fulfilled your destiny. Now I'll fulfill mine. The magical warrior mounted Nian, and together they turned into a stone statue in the middle of the village. The villagers were overjoyed that Nian was defeated, and they held a party in Mai's honor. They put food offerings in front of their houses. They lit lanterns. They threw firecrackers. They dressed in red. Some villagers dressed up as Nian and did a cane dance. They celebrated a new year without fear of the dragon. Going guy, going guy. Congratulations, congratulations, the villagers heralded their heroine Mai. Nian harmed the villagers. Never again. From then on, at the start of every spring, the villagers celebrated Mai chasing out Nian. They made a lot of noise. They wore a lot of red. They lit a lot of lanterns. And every spring, Mai gave a food offering to the statue of Nian and the magical warrior, just in case. I hope everyone enjoyed the story. Goodbye.